Ruth Bader Ginsburg spent a lifetime thriving through hardships before being appointed as Supreme Court Justice, where she successfully fought against gender discrimination and other important social issues. With that, let us all remember her today by talking about 10 amazing facts about R.B.G. Welcome to Upside, where we have fun facts for curious minds. To enjoy more of these videos, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. First amazing fact that you need to know about her: Ruth's mother was her biggest influence.
So let's talk about your mom.
Celia took her on frequent trips to the library and instilled in her a devotion to learning. Celia battled cervical cancer while Ruth was in high school, dying the day before Ruth's graduation ceremony. After her mother's death, Ruth threw herself into her studies even more, building an ability to focus that became legendary. There are two important things that she learned from her mother. The first one was to be respectable, and that meant to conduct herself civilly, and how important it is to not let her emotions like anger or envy get in the way. And the other was to be independent. During her remarks upon nomination to the Supreme Court, Ruth spoke of her mother as the bravest and strongest person she has known, who was taken from her much too soon. You also need to know that her first name actually isn't Ruth. Born as Joan Ruth Bader, she found herself in a class full of Joans 1 year at school. Her teacher and classmates began calling her Ruth as a means of differentiation. Fortunately, her mother liked the nickname so much that she suggested that she continue going by Ruth. At number 8, Ruth's love and commitment to her husband. Ruth met her husband Martin David Ginsburg while attending Cornell University.
In those days, there was a strict quota for women. There were 4 men to every woman. So for parents, Cornell was the ideal place to send a girl. If she couldn't find her man there, she was hopeless.
She and Martin married the year she graduated in 1954. The early years of their marriage were challenging, as their first child, Jane, was born shortly after Martin was drafted into the military in 1954. He served for 2 years, and after his discharge, the couple returned to Harvard, where Ruth also enrolled. Martin contracted testicular cancer in 1956, requiring intensive treatment and rehabilitation. Ginsburg attended to her young daughter and recovering husband, taking notes for him in classes while she continued her own law studies. Vladimir Nabokov was R.B.G's professor at Cornell at number 7. While studying at Cornell, R.B.G had Vladimir Nabokov, the author of the popular novella Lolita, as a professor of European literature. She called Nabokov an enormous influence on her writing, as he influenced the way she read and wrote. The most important things she learned from her professor is the idea that words could paint pictures, that choosing the right word and the right word order could make a vast difference in conveying an image or an idea. R.B.G kept her second pregnancy a secret is the 6th fact that you should know about her. While working as a professor at Rutgers University School of Law in 1963, R.B.G had to hide her second pregnancy by wearing oversized clothes to avoid discriminatory employment practices. She gave birth to her son James over the summer break and returned to work that fall. Back then, pregnancy was considered a temporary disability, allowing employers to fire women for being pregnant. This unjust mindset led her to fighting for the Pregnancy Discrimination Act of 1978. Halfway through our list, you need to know that she's a lover of the finer arts. R.B.G is known to be a massive fan of opera. Mozart, Verdi, and Puccini are her 3 favorite opera composers.
She's a very nice person. She likes opera. You know, what's not to like? Except her views of the law, of course.
Did you know that she appeared as an extra in 2 Washington opera productions?
No surprise then.
Once in a powdered wig and full costume, and once as herself. At number 4, she had battled cancer since the 90s. Justice Ginsburg has been battling cancer since 1999 when she was diagnosed with colon cancer. From then, she continued to face cancer again in 2009, 2018, and 2019. In May of 2020, it was announced that she had been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Third on our list, she is a fitness icon. Justice Ruth Ginsburg's fit and healthy lifestyle gained global media attention when everyone found out that she still maintained a strict workout regime well into her 80s. Who knew Lady Justice was buff?
They're real push-ups, right? They're not girl push-ups.
No, they are very real.
Now, what is your excuse? Part of her workout routine includes 10 push-ups, rest, another 10 push-ups, finished with a 1-minute plank.
She does push-ups. I can't do any push-ups. Can you do push-ups?
No, I can't do any sport.
Her workout routine can be viewed on the website rbgworkout.com. She is the embodiment of a strong and independent woman. At number 2, she's a collector of stylish jabots. A jabot is a decorative lace fabric collar normally worn by female justices. Though they are not mandatory, Ginsburg is one of the 2 female justices that chose to wear one. And for as long as she's been on the Supreme Court, she's jazzed up her black robes with some truly dazzling neckwear. Each jabot within her extensive collection has a designated purpose. Ginsburg pulls out her notorious dissenting collar whenever she'd like to communicate her condemnation. When Ginsburg wants to channel her approval, she'll wear her yellow jabot. Did you know that when Ginsburg first joined the Supreme Court in 1993, she appeared in her first official portrait with her original jabot? Unlike her later collars, which embrace frills and embellishment, this straight-edged garment is more like the traditional ones worn by French justices. And here it is, our top pick of amazing facts about Justice Ginsburg. Notorious R.B.G. As we all know, Justice Ginsburg made legal history in academia beginning in her 20s, working her way through the legal ranks to become a Supreme Court justice at age 60. Adding to her success, she became a pop culture icon. Her infamous nickname, Notorious R.B.G., a takeoff on the well-known rapper the Notorious B.I.G.
I said, yes, I've heard of the Notorious B.I.G.
Yes.
It was initially coined by a law student, Shanna Nizhnik, in 2013, inspired by a powerful Ginsburg dissent defending voting rights. Shanna wrote, Justice Ginsburg's words were sort of this beacon of hope and a call to action to those who cared about those issues. R.B.G. experienced discrimination herself and then turned around and actually fought to change that discrimination. Justice Ginsburg proved time and again that she was a force to be reckoned with. We at Upside believe that she will be remembered because she changed the world as she paved the path for women in law and dedicated her life to creating a more just world. Upsider, what was your favorite out of all R.B.G's amazing facts? Share with me your thoughts by leaving a comment down below. And for all you Upsiders who want more Upside videos, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. If you find this video informative, we know you'll have a great time watching our video on how to get strong, like Justice Ginsburg called 5 home exercises that will transform your body in just 4 weeks. See you next time.